then press on enter. Now, boom, Hadoop just started on our IP address. You can see cluster details, all those stuff. There, one more port is there, which is 50070. Let's check it if it is working or not. Okay, so I think it changed to 9870 in the latest Hadoop version. Yep, I was right. Hello guys, so here I'm going to explain one more thing, which is to install single node cluster that is of Hadoop on AWS. So first of all, we need to launch AWS EC2 instance, and then we take SSH into that. And after that, we will install Hadoop files. So how it look like, I can explain it over here. So we need to take public DNS, then go to port number 8088. It will look like this. We can get the details about the cluster node and all the respective information. So let's just boot up one instance. Just to make one thing clear over here is I will be booting up one free tier instance, so anyone can boot this up. So first click on this launch instance and free tier only. Here I need to search for Ubuntu. So let's say 16 is the perfect choice, x86 architecture. Over here, T2 micro is the only free tier eligible. Then configure instance details. We will not change any one of this information. It is not required. For storage, for free tier, we are eligible up to 30 GB only, right, of EBS SSD. So we will convert it into 30 and then add tags. Tags is not required currently. So this is a security group. So basically security group act like a firewall, right? So here you see that it works on 8088 port number. So we need to make sure that this range consists 8088 port number along with 22, because we want to do SSH with this particular EC2. So what I can do over here is I will allow all the traffic, all the port number, yeah, custom, and I will allow only from my PC, that is this IP address. Click on this if config.me, it will give you this IP address, or you can write what is my IP, the same IP address we will get over here. So it's Control C, change this, Control V, what was that, it is 156.32, and yeah, we can review it and launch. So what we have selected, that is 16.04, and all the traffic from this particular port number. What is the storage? It is around 30 GB of GP2 type of SSD, and we will click on launch. So here we will create one new key pair. So key pair is generally required in order to connect with this particular instance via SSH. So let's say Hadoop test and download key pair. Just to make things sure, over here is select this RSA and it will download this PEM file. You cannot download it to one. You can see over here, you will not be able to download the file again after it is created. So just download it again, download the pair and click on launch instance. It will take some time. You can click on this particular instance to check whether it has been created or not. So here it will check for 2x2 and its current status is pending. We need to wait till it turns into what you say, running. Okay, just refresh it. So here we can see that the running instance, the instance status changed to running and all the health check passed. So we'll click on that instance. Now we can see the few information like the public IP address, the DNS over which we will work, and we will see the Hadoop information. So in order to connect this instance, just click on this connect. Over here, we will be connecting via SSH. So there are a few points. That is, locate your private key file. You remember we downloaded one .pem file while creating the instance. So we will go to that location. We will execute this permission. So basically, this permission will change the what you say, change the permission for a few user only. After that, we will use this command ssh-i. After I, we need to pass the file name and the instance ID. So these are required. We will note it down somewhere, and after that, we will try to connect it via SSH. So we can see that we downloaded Hadoop test.pem file. So what we will do, we will first change the permission of this particular file. So the command, I will just copy paste over there. Yep. So this is a command which I need to execute in order to change the permission of this .pem file. Yep, it executed successfully. Now it's time to connect to that particular instance. It's pretty much easy. The command is also straightforward. Copy and paste. Just 1 minute. Yep. It will ask for yes. Yep, now I am able to connect to particular EC2. Let's clear it. First thing we need to do over here is create create one particular user, which is, let's say, Hadoop in our case. So user add Hadoop, right? Now we can also change the password. We can switch currently to Hadoop user with the help of su command, but before that we will check who am I. So it will show, yeah, we are just Ubuntu over here. The user is Ubuntu. So let's change to Hadoop. Now, if I write who am I, it will showcase Hadoop over here. So we change from Ubuntu to Hadoop. Now let's say we will download all those configuration over here. First step is we need to update it so that we can get all the necessary Linux command. Oh, it is not in the update file. Okay, so for that, okay, so Hadoop is not in the sudo's file. So we need to add Hadoop user into that sudo file. So basically this file has all the name of the user who are administrator. So Ubuntu is by default. We need to add Hadoop over there. So let's wait, exit. I'm in Ubuntu. Yep. So see, this command will definitely run. If you check, this command will run. This was throwing some error because it was not the administrator. Now, in order to add this, just type vi sudo. It will open this file. Copy paste this line. And write Hadoop over here. Then press for exit, Control X. Save modify, then Control Y. Or simple Y, and then enter. So it added. Now let's change to Hadoop. Who am I? Now if I do sudo su, yep, I'm able to execute it from Hadoop user. So that's good stuff. Now execute sudo apt-get update. This command is used in order to update all the Linux command and package. Okay, let it complete. Yep, done. Sorry. So here you can see that I have downloaded Hadoop 3.10.3.1.0 version. So let's extract it with the help of this command tar-xvf. X in the sense it will extract. V means it will show the extracted file, and I think F is generally for file name over here. After that, if you don't provide V, then this will not be seen in the terminal. Let it extract. Yeah, click clear. I can see Hadoop 3.1.0 over here. So let's say we can change this directory name to Hadoop, so it will be easy for us to maintain the environment variable. Yep, done. Okay, so now what we need to do, we have downloaded Hadoop. Now we need to tell this Ubuntu that, hey, just accept this Hadoop user and all those respective file. So for that, we will update bash rc. This file has been basically used for setting up the environment variable. So go to the end by pressing Shift G and Shift A for the insert mode at the end of the line. Press enter. Copy and paste few utils over here. Now, before that, I forgot one thing, that we also need to download Java 8. So we will download Java 8 with the help of command sudo apt-get. Sudo apt-get install openjdk 8. This one, it will download 405 MB of data. Just press enter. Okay, let it download. So after this command, what we will do, we'll just set one variable, which is Java underscore capital home, so that it will, the particular variable take Java from this directory, which is openjdk 8. So I think it is completed. Yep, setting up is there. Done. Right. So let's check whether the Java install or not. It is user lib, then J VM, then J. Yep, it installed. There is Java 180 OpenADK. So we will mention this path in bash rc and set it over there. So let's open bash rc. It is vi tilde then dot bash rc. Press shift G I for insert mode and press all the required variable. Right. So here we have one home, then Hadoop, the username, and then the directory over here. And all are similar that we will, this is the variable which I just talked about, that is Java. We can check over here. Let's say ls dollar. Okay, get bash rc, press less, sorry, not less, tell hyphen 15. So it will open this file, but only the last 15 lines. Yep, this one. So let's check this variable, Hadoop home. So press dollar Hadoop home. Yep, installed. Okay. Right. Let's press Java home. Oh, I got that. So after editing this bash RC, we need to load it as well with the help of this command. Okay, now we can just execute ls java home and ls hadoop home, right? It worked. So this is done. Let's say cd hadoop home. Now I can check I am in hadoop. This directory, go to etc, then ls, go to hadoop, then tab, then ls. There are few files which we need to modify because over here we are not launching Hadoop on a local host, we are launching it on EC2 instance. So we need to mention the public DNS. So let's open first file, which is core site, this one. If you can see core site.xml, we will replace the content between configuration and this. So let's delete, insert mode, enter, then paste. So here we need to mention the public DNS. So let me copy the public DNS. So this DNS will be different in all the cases. So just check that. You can get it from the AWS console, which I showed in the starting of the video. So it is done. Just save it. The other file is hdf site.xml. We will delete this stuff. Then press enter, paste. So here it's okay. We need to change few locations. Single node cluster, that's why I think it is one. Here we have home, we have Hadoop. Then after that we again have one Hadoop, and then Hadoop data it will create. Similarly over here, Hadoop, then Hadoop. So we can say it with the help of escape, then colon W and Q. Q stand for save and quit. Another file is yarn site.xml. Delete this content. Paste it over there. This is basically your public DNS IP address. Let me copy it again. Paste. Yep, done. So this, save and quit again. One last file is map reduce stuff. Map site.xml. Paste. Add your DNS over here and save and quit. Now all things just set up, but over here we need to add one more thing, which is in the etc host. So you can check that the only local host will be accessible. So just delete that and add our IP address. So let's open sudo vi, it's vi etc host, and just it's the host. Okay, just copy this IP address, because this is your this device IP address. That is, if you type this command if config, you can get this IP address. So just copy that stuff, copy, and open etc host. So this is IP address and the username, right? So here we need to mention IP address. Okay, let it insert mode. Yep, and the username is your public DNS over here. So let's say if you want to install the single cluster on localhost, so what you will do, you will go to browser and type localhost colon the some port number. But in our case, that is EC2 instance, we need to mention the public DNS. So this is already set up. Oh, sorry. Okay, it got deleted, I think. Let's copy it again. No. Insert mode, paste, delete this stuff. This one, copy, paste. Oh, sorry. Press insert mode and paste. Yep, this is already done. All things is particularly done. We will execute now Hadoop command. Now here I have just started Hadoop. So what you need to do, you need to go to this sbin directory. That is Hadoop sbin. Over there, you need to execute this file, that is start-all.sh. So what this basically, this shell script, sh stand for shell script. So this file basically start all the service of Hadoop. So if you see, it started name node on the public DNS IP address, it started data node, second node on this particular IP, and all the required service. Now you require to verify that whether the service has been started or not. So for that, execute JPS service, and you will say this much like node manager, JPS, name node, data node, and all those stuff. So just verify that name node and data node should be there, without which you could not be able to use Hadoop service, I guess. So that this is basically the steps in order to start the Hadoop service. After that, what we will do, we will open this name node in the web browser, and we will verify all the service over there. So just open the Firefox, and we will execute this stuff within a minute. In like during Hadoop installation, there are a few errors which are very common. So when you execute this command, which is $Hadoop home, then has been over here. When I execute this file, you will get one error which will look like this. That is, Java home is not set. So if you get this kind of error while executing the start all, you can verify with view command, that is whether the bash rc has file or not, like Java variable set or not. Over here we can set it has been set. So second step would be to verify with the help of echo command, echo $java underscore home. So here this is also working, even though you still get this error, then it means that even though the Java home has been set, Hadoop is not able to use that Java home. So what we need to do, we need to go to etc, then Hadoop. Over there is a file which is environment variable of Hadoop. So Hadoop env.sh, search for Java, which is over here. So just replace your Java home directory with this line. So in your case, if the error is there, then it will, okay, let me open it again. It will look like this, right? So just delete the front hash symbol and the color will change, and then replace this value with in this format, and then save and exit. After that, after this all the steps, just execute this file again, and this Java home error will definitely get resolved because of this. So that's the details about what common error we get during the Hadoop installation. So all we just saw that all the service has been started, and it has been started on public IPv4 DNS address. So just copy that in the new browser, paste it, followed by colon 8088 port number, then press on enter. Now, boom, Hadoop just started on our IP address. You can see cluster details, all those stuff. There, one more port is there, which is 50070. Let's check it if it is working or not. Okay, so I think it changed to 9870 in the latest Hadoop version. Yep, I was right. So here I can see this has been activated, and these all are the required details. You can go to data node, you can go to snapshot, utilities, browse the file system, and all the stuff. So that was a quick overview of how we can start a single node cluster on EC2 instance. If you want to start on the local host, just remove all the reference where I have mentioned this public DNS instead with local host. And here, instead of writing the IP address, just type localhost and it will definitely work. Just make sure that if you are working on the free tier, click on this instance, then instance state, and here there is the stop, reboot, and terminate. If you click on stop, it will just stop, but the billing will definitely continue. So let's terminate the instance. I don't want it. Okay, and then terminate. It will shut down and it will delete the instance, so that you will not be charged because of this particular EC2 instance. So if you have any questions, just let me know in the comment section and I will try to help. So thank you all of you.